Have you ever had your entire day ruined by someone's words or actions? A rude comment, a thoughtless gesture, or an unexpected inconvenience? It's incredibly frustrating, right? But here's the truth. Nobody has the power to control your emotions unless you give it to them. What if you could stay calm and unshaken no matter what life throws your way? Imagine walking through your day with a peace so strong that even the most irritating situations couldn't rattle you. That's not just wishful thinking, it's emotional mastery. In this video, we're going to explore 10 transformative lessons that will help you stop reacting impulsively, let go of anger, and take back control of your emotions. This isn't about ignoring your feelings. It's about building the mental strength to navigate life's challenges with grace. From dealing with criticism to setting firm boundaries and letting go of grudges, you'll discover practical tools to protect your peace and live with confidence. By the end, you'll have the strategies you need to stay unbothered, even in the most difficult situations. So, if you're ready to unlock emotional freedom and live a life where no one else can control your mood, let's get started. Your reactions are your choice. You're having a peaceful day and then a rude or inconsiderate person shatters your calm. You think, why did they ruin my day? But the truth is, they didn't. You did. Your emotions are your responsibility, not theirs. The world will always throw challenges at you, but only you decide how to react. Think of it like wearing noise-canceling headphones in a busy city. The chaos is still there, but it doesn't reach you. Mastering your reactions works the same way. You don't have to let the noise of other people's behavior invade your peace. A powerful idea from a wise philosopher. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space lies our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. Let's say a coworker dismisses your idea in a meeting. Instead of getting angry, pause and ask yourself, is this really about me, or is it a reflection of their own stress? By reframing the situation, you neutralize its impact. Your feelings are natural, but they don't have to dictate your next move. Here's a simple strategy. Pause and identify. When you feel triggered, name the emotion you're experiencing: anger, hurt, irritation. This breaks the automatic reaction cycle. Ask questions. Reflect on why you're feeling this way. Is it the event itself or your interpretation of it? Choose your response based on your long-term peace, not the heat of the moment. The next time someone tries to push your buttons, remember, their behavior doesn't define you, your reaction does. Stop expecting people to behave like you. Have you ever been let down by someone and thought, how could they be so inconsiderate? I would never treat them that way. Here's the hard truth. People don't operate by your standards. They act based on their own experiences and values. Expecting them to be like you is like trying to control the weather. It's impossible and only leads to frustration. Each person is walking their own path. When someone's actions bother you, it's often a reflection of them, not you. Trying to change their behavior only makes you feel powerless. Instead, focus on accepting them as they are. A wise thought sums this up perfectly. Expectations are the root of all suffering. The less you expect of others, the more you protect your peace. To practice this, ask yourself, acknowledge your assumptions. What was I expecting them to do? Challenge that expectation. Is it realistic to expect someone else to act exactly as I would? Shift your focus. Instead of trying to control them, focus on how you can respond calmly and maintain your peace. When you stop expecting others to meet your standards, you reclaim control of your reactions. People are who they are, not who you want them to be. Let go of the need to always be right. Think about the last argument you had. Did you feel an overwhelming urge to prove your point? That need to be right is often driven by insecurity. It's exhausting and unnecessary. What if you could approach disagreements with curiosity instead of defensiveness? Here's a powerful question to ask yourself. Would you rather be right, or would you rather be at peace? When someone accuses you of something unfair, your instinct is to defend yourself. But what if you paused and asked, is it worth my energy to prove them wrong? Will this argument change anything important? In most cases, the answer is no. As the philosopher Lao Tzu said, he who is attached to his views will never grow. Letting go of the need to be right doesn't mean you abandon your principles. It means you choose when to engage and when to step back. To practice this, pause before responding. Take a deep breath and ask if the argument is worth your energy. Seek understanding. Instead of trying to win, ask questions to understand the other person's perspective. Choose peace over pride. Step away from a conversation that doesn't align with your values or affect important outcomes. Arguments lose their grip on your emotions when you choose peace over pride. Your value isn't tied to winning debates, it's in how you protect your inner peace. Stop letting others' words define your worth. You share an idea you're passionate about, and someone makes a dismissive comment. Suddenly, your confidence disappears. Why? Because we often let others' words define how we see ourselves. Your worth isn't determined by someone else's opinion. When you rely on others for validation, you hand them the power to control your emotions. True emotional freedom comes when you take that power back. Marcus Aurelius said it perfectly. It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinions than our own. This is about filtering what truly matters. Constructive criticism can help you grow, but unwarranted negativity doesn't deserve space in your mind. To stop letting words define you, pause before reacting. When a comment stings, breathe. This gives you time to choose your response. Separate fact from opinion. Ask yourself, is there truth in what they're saying, or is it just their perspective? Reaffirm your worth. Remind yourself that your value is intrinsic, not tied to anyone else's approval. When you stop letting others' words define you, you create space for authenticity, confidence, and peace. Protect your energy by setting boundaries. A friend calls needing help, or a coworker dumps a last-minute task on you. You feel obligated to say yes, even though it will disrupt your plans. Why is it so hard to say no? Here's the truth. Boundaries aren't selfish. They're necessary. Without them, you let others dictate your time and energy. You can't pour from an empty cup. Saying yes to everyone else often means saying no to yourself. Setting boundaries is a form of self-respect. People aren't mind readers. You must clearly communicate what you're okay with. Let's say a friend always calls late at night. Instead of resenting them, you can say, I care about you, but I need evenings to recharge. Let's talk tomorrow instead. This is firm yet kind, and it protects your peace without damaging the relationship. To start setting boundaries, be clear and honest. Communicate your limits calmly and directly. Use I statements. Focus on your needs rather than blaming others. Stick to your boundaries. Consistency shows others you're serious about protecting your space. You're not responsible for managing everyone else's feelings. Your primary responsibility is to yourself and your emotional well-being. Protect your energy, set your boundaries, and watch how much lighter and more in control you feel.
Detach from the opinions of others. You share an idea, and instead of support, you're met with criticism. The sting of disappointment is real, but ask yourself, why does their opinion carry so much weight? Relying on external validation is like chasing shadows. You'll never truly catch it. Emotional freedom begins when you stop letting the opinions of others define your worth. Your worth isn't up for debate. Imagine you love a new outfit, and a coworker makes a snarky remark. You can either let their comment ruin your confidence, or remind yourself that their opinion doesn't diminish your joy. When you detach from the need for approval, you free yourself to live authentically. As Epictetus said, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Growth often involves doing things others don't understand. Seeking approval holds you back, while embracing your own path sets you free. To practice detaching, question their importance. Ask, why does this opinion matter to me? What authority do they have over my life? Reaffirm your values. Focus on what matters to you, not what others expect. Practice letting go. Acknowledge criticism without clinging to it. By choosing to detach, you reclaim your freedom and build a life that's authentically yours.
Respond with silence, not anger. You're in a heated argument. Someone says something hurtful and your anger flares up. Your instinct is to fire back. But what if you responded with nothing? Silence is one of the most powerful tools against negativity. It's not about conceding, it's about choosing calm over chaos. Staying silent doesn't mean you're weak, it means you're strong enough to value your peace over the need to retaliate. Let's say a coworker undermines you in a meeting. You have two choices: engage in an argument or respond with silence. By staying silent, you deny them the reaction they seek and you maintain your composure. As Marcus Aurelius said, the best answer to anger is silence. To make silence your go-to response, pause before reacting. Take a moment to breathe. Listen without defending. Let them speak without feeling the need to explain yourself. Speak only when necessary. If a response is required, keep it calm, measured, and to the point. The next time someone tries to provoke you, ask yourself, will responding add value or just escalate the situation? By choosing silence, you protect your peace, demonstrate strength, and win the battle without ever raising your voice.
Practice gratitude to dissolve anger. You're having one of those days where everything goes wrong. Anger bubbles up and you think, why is everything so difficult? Now, pause. What if you shifted your attention to what's going right? Here's a powerful truth. You can't feel grateful and angry at the same time. Gratitude is a mental reset button that pulls you out of a negative spiral. Stuck in traffic? Instead of fuming, take a deep breath and think of 3 things you're thankful for. Maybe it's the fact you have a car, the music on the radio, or the opportunity you're headed toward. This small shift can transform your emotional state instantly. To make gratitude a habit, pause and reflect. When anger rises, ask, what's one thing I can be thankful for right now? Keep a gratitude journal. Write down 3 good things that happened each day, no matter how small. Use gratitude as a reframe. When faced with a challenge, think about what you can learn from it. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's present. The next time you feel anger creeping in, ask yourself what you can be thankful for in that moment. You'll find that peace isn't something you find, it's something you create. Reframe criticism as a tool for growth. You share an idea and someone shoots it down with harsh criticism. Your first instinct is to get defensive. But what if you could reframe criticism? Seeing it not as an attack, but as an opportunity to grow. Criticism, no matter how it's delivered, can show you blind spots and push you to improve. When you shift your perspective, it stops being a source of frustration and becomes a tool for self-betterment. A colleague points out flaws in your presentation. You could dismiss them, thinking they're just trying to undermine you, or you could pause and ask, is there truth in what they're saying? How can I use this to improve? By choosing the second approach, you turn an attack into a stepping stone. To handle criticism with grace, pause before reacting. Take a moment to breathe. Evaluate the source. Consider the person giving the feedback. Is it coming from a place of malice or a desire to help? Filter for insight. Ask, what can I learn from this feedback? Epictetus reminds us not to take criticism too personally. Instead, see it as a part of the journey towards self-improvement. The next time someone critiques you, ask yourself, what can I learn from this feedback? Growth often hides in discomfort, and those who embrace it unlock a strength that no criticism can shake. Master the art of letting go. Imagine holding on to a hot coal, determined to throw it at someone who hurt you. But while you wait, the coal keeps burning your hand. Anger, grudges, and resentment work the same way. They harm you far more than the person who caused the pain.
The real strength lies not in holding on, but in letting go. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It means releasing the emotional weight that drags you down. When you let go, you reclaim your energy, your peace, and your ability to focus on the present. The Buddha puts it beautifully. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Think about how much time you spend replaying a moment someone wronged you. Letting go is the antidote to this endless cycle. Imagine a colleague takes credit for your idea. You could spend days stewing over it, or you could let it go, recognizing that your worth isn't tied to one moment of recognition. By choosing to let go, you protect your peace and focus on what truly matters, your growth and future opportunities. Thanks for watching, and thank you for being a part of the quietest community. Remember, finding emotional freedom isn't a destination, it's a practice. So keep showing up for yourself, stay mindful, and keep growing stronger every day. Until next time, take care and stay unbothered.